A founder walks into a partner meeting with a solid product and real revenue, only to watch the door close on their seed round. The rejection email rarely mentions the actual reason the deal fell apart. Investors protect their options, which means brutal honesty is bad for business. Instead, founders get the polite deflection. They are told they are a bit too early for the fund's current mandate, or asked to keep in touch and send updates on their next quarter's growth. Silent, accumulating mistakes often do more damage than a single glaring flaw. These subtle, unforced errors drain an investor's confidence over the course of 20 minutes. Every vague claim or missing metric acts as a micro-penalty. While the founder is talking about their vision, the partners are quietly tallying these inconsistencies in their heads. Surviving the fundraising gauntlet requires a founder to recognize and address this invisible accumulation of doubt. When a pitch begins, the investor's trust is entirely provisional. They are actively scanning for the first justifiable reason to pass. The friction usually starts early. A founder packs 6 different ideas onto slide 3, forcing the investor to read dense text instead of listening to the business logic. The narrative jumps from product features straight to team bios without establishing the actual problem. Then comes the competitive landscape slide. The founder claims they have no direct competitors. To the person writing the check, this signals a founder who hasn't done the research to understand the status quo they are trying to replace. Next, the traction slide highlights 50,000 free app downloads right next to a tiny sliver of actual monthly recurring revenue. Presenting a vanity metric with the same visual weight as real cash flow shows an inability to distinguish funnel noise from a surviving business model. The breaking point is the financial projections. Flat early growth suddenly spikes unnaturally upward, built on zero underlying math. There is no mention of customer acquisition costs or lifetime value. Without those unit economics, the revenue projection collapses into fiction. By this point, the investor is no longer evaluating the potential of the software or the size of the market. They're evaluating the founder's basic capacity to run a board meeting. To understand why these specific errors are fatal, you have to look at the psychological mechanics driving the person across the table. The meeting only happened in the first place because of a specific anxiety, the fear of missing out on the next massive exit in their sector. Once the pitch begins, anticipation is weighed against the preservation of capital. Deploying millions into a poorly modeled business triggers a defensive response. Investors rely on rigid pattern recognition. A top-down market calculation has already matched the pattern of a previous failure. They stop listening to the pitch and start silently auditing the risk. If the founder hasn't accurately modeled their own cap table dilution, the investor wonders what else is broken in the company's daily operations. The tipping point is reached when the deal's perceived friction outweighs the potential upside. Passing costs them nothing, while a yes requires hundreds of hours of due diligence and reputational risk with their limited partners. A presentation functions as a tool to systematically neutralize an allocator's perception of risk. A successful raise occurs when the founder replaces the investor's natural skepticism with a feeling of structural security. An effective pitch deck removes every reason to doubt the next 18 months, focusing the investor on a secure path forward. Open your current deck tonight, review it slide by slide, and search for the unsupported claims or missing unit economics that might be quietly eroding your credibility. To eliminate those unforced errors, you need a framework engineered specifically for how institutional capital evaluates risk. We built the $497 VC Funding Blueprint Kit to provide exactly that. It includes a structurally complete 16-slide Canva template, a slide-by-slide VC instruction guide, and our AI financial narrative engine to help you lock in your bottoms-up math. You also gain access to 16 VC-calibrated AI prompts and lifetime framework updates, all with a single purchase and 0 recurring fees. Click the link in the description below to secure the Blueprint Kit and rebuild your pitch on defensible data. If you want more analytical breakdowns on startup mechanics and capital strategy, hit the subscribe button. Because when the partner meeting is over, an investor will rarely remember your most beautiful slide, but they will always remember the one that made them hesitate.